Hi, I'm Dr. John Harper from beautiful Oceanside, California, and I'm here today with Mary Lou Dougherty, and she's going to share some information about her journey with her thyroid. And with all that, I thank you very much, Mary Lou, for doing this. If you could be so kind, tell us a little bit about your struggles with your thyroid and what you did before you came to the office.
Sure. Well, I'd been diagnosed with hypothyroidism, low thyroid, I'd say probably 15 years ago. And right away the doctors, of course, want to prescribe medication. And I think it was my former chiropractor or acupuncturist recommended, why don't you just take kelp? Mm-hmm. And I did. And it worked for about 10 years, and then it stopped working. Mm-hmm. So then I had to go be retested, go on prescribed medication, and it helped. However, the mood swings were still up and down. The depression was still up and down. And the energy, same thing, up and down. And the mindset of, well, okay, it must be working at one day, and then you think, well, maybe it's not working, maybe it needs to be changed. And it was, the doctor tweaked it to give it whatever the numbers were. Mm-hmm. They tweak it to the numbers.
Right.
And but since I started the program here with Dr. Harper, I had a blood test done recently for my general practitioner, mm-hmm. and he gave me the results that everything is perfect, including my cholesterol. Mm-hmm. First time that I can remember that it's below 200.
Fantastic.
And I'm real pleased.
Very good.
And now I've got lots of energy.
Uh-huh.
Naps are not mandatory.
Good.
And clearer thinking. Balance is better, yeah, since I've been doing the treatment. And so I have an appointment this month with my general practitioner, and I'm going to talk to him about the results of all the blood tests, and if maybe I can cut back on the amount of thyroid medication I take.
Fantastic. Very good. So a couple things here. So you mentioned to me earlier that you've lost some weight.
Yes, I have.
Good. And you weren't like heavy or anything, but
No.
But you've lost about 10 pounds. Is that right?
10 pounds.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Good. Mm-hmm. And the first thing that I noticed about you was, first, certainly your mood, your energy was just dramatically different in just a few weeks. Mm-hmm. And so what did you do those first few weeks that I was surprised to hear that you were doing?
Well, I don't know if you remember me telling you, I was in a kind of a funk, mm-hmm. as I would call it, mm-hmm. and I figured it had something to do with the moon. The week after full moon, mm-hmm. depression sets in. And then it finally goes away. And I noticed this month, after several months of treatments, mm-hmm. that here we are the week or so after full moon, and I'm not in a funk. I'm not in a depression.
Fantastic. Good. Yeah. And matter of fact, you told me that you'd felt so good that you went dancing for the first time in a long time, right?
Yeah.
And you're back to gardening. You're out working in your garden, and you said you're back to yoga, and you're doing that again, mm-hmm. and you feel that things are great.
Yeah.
So that's great. Wonderful. And now, did you notice any difference with like your hair, your skin, your nails?
Yeah. Good thing you mentioned it. Definitely, yes. My nails are actually growing. They're not just peeling off. The nail beds are nice and pink. Mm-hmm. The cuticles are not all dry. My skin used to look like alligator skin. No amount of oils or lotions would make it go away permanently.
Fantastic.
And well, I don't know about the hair. Well, the hair's not falling out anymore.
No, that's not
falling
anymore.
I don't see hair in my sink, clogging up my sink.
Very good. Very good. Excellent.
Now that you mentioned, I forgot about that.
Good. So when you first came in here and we did the initial evaluation, how did my staff treat you? How did I take care of you? And how thorough and how clear were we about
mm-hmm.
things?
They treat you like family. The staff is very friendly, very thorough. They certainly know what they're doing, including the doctor, mm-hmm. and he was very thorough in explaining everything. I didn't have to ask a whole lot of questions. All I had to do was answer,
Good.
And I understood it all.
Fantastic.
So,
And did you appreciate that everything was in writing, and so you could
sure.
take it home and study it and then understand what we were doing? Very good.
Yeah.
Excellent. So one of the main reasons why we do these videos is because, people are very skeptical, and I don't blame them. I was very skeptical before
Yeah.
I had this kind of treatment.
Sure.
I had spent a ton of my own money and all for nothing. It was a waste, and I didn't want that to happen again. And I know nobody else does. So if somebody was skeptical about coming in to see if they were a good candidate for our thyroid recovery program, what would you tell them?
well, I would tell them go to one of the workshops and sign up for the evaluation and then make your decision.
Great. Great. Very good. With all that, Mary Lou, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time today.
My pleasure.
And with all that, I wish you a good day.
Thank you very much.